Okay, lost it to a famous guy. Bill, my name is Jessica. Holy shit, a lady finally writes in. I'm 20 and I live in Miami. Great, I've already trashed Miami here. Okay, so about a year ago, I was vacationing in DR. Is that Dominican Republic? I don't know. And I met a famous person and ended up sleeping with him. Dominican Republic. I'm going to guess it was a baseball player. He goes, he's not very famous in the U.S. Oh, okay. Only in Latin America. All right, Ricky Martin's gay. Oh, is that one of those? Is that the guy that J-Lo is married to? All right, let's plow ahead here. Point of the story is that ever since that night, we've kept in touch, and I've already seen him 3 times since then. This is really interesting. She goes, I've seen him every time he comes to Miami. Isn't this great? Being like a hot chick, you can like bang famous fucking people, you know, and just be like working at Kinko's, but you're hot, and you can like bang somebody that you saw in a movie. You know, as a guy, we just don't have that option. You know, good-looking guy, you working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do you think you're going to bang Olivia Wilde? I don't think so. The last time I saw him was this past April. We usually go out to clubs while he's here, and I've even met some of his famous friends. I'm just a regular girl, so you can imagine how infatuated I am with this guy. I am infatuated with this story. She goes, he's the only person I've ever slept with, so you could imagine the amount of emotion I've invested in this. Please tell me you made him use a condom with his around-the-world dick. Sorry, not trying to ruin the romance here, just trying a little bit of reality. I always get sad because I know that things are probably not going to work out in my favor. Besides the fact that he is famous, he also lives in a different country than me. He's 10 years older than me and has a child. Well, that's game, set, and match right there, sweetheart. I think you got to protect your heart. Nah. Either put him in a place mentally where you're not going to develop feelings, and when he comes to town, you get to have a fun time. But other than that, when he leaves, I would try and find somebody, you know, that at least lives in this hemisphere. I don't know. But hey, it's your life. All right. He goes, I have hope that a relationship, she goes, I hope that a relationship could happen because I've been lucky enough to have so much has happened already. In addition, he has plans to move to Miami soon. We talk once a month or every couple of weeks through text. Well, listen, he might just be stringing you along. So I would be like, look, I'm starting to develop feelings for you, and, you know, I kind of got to cut it off here to protect myself, but if you move to Miami, then we can pick up where we left off. Sound good? Hola. All right. I mean, that's hola's halal, right? Whatever. She goes, we talk once a month or every couple of weeks through text. Only thing is, I'm usually the one that takes the initiative to text him or see him while he's here, which really bugs me. Yeah, you know what? I don't even need to read the rest of this. I'll blow through the rest. At the same time, he always shows interest in me when we spend time together, remembers everything. Yeah, you might just be his woman in that town. I hate to tell you. She goes, should I hope for a relationship with this guy given everything that's happened already? No, you shouldn't. Should I stop talking to him since I am the one that takes the initiative most of the time, or should I be content with the situation? Yeah, he's stringing you along. He's stringing you along. I don't think he's a bad guy, but you're his woman in Miami. So sounds like you want more than that. So as much as his glamorous life is interesting to you, in the end, it sounds like you're going to get hurt. If I had to guess, it sounds like you're going to get hurt. So I would just end it. Just stop texting the guy. You know? That's what I would do. Just stop texting him. Just be like, hey, when you win your shiny watch, come back to Miami. If I'm not in a relationship and you want to hang out down at the ground round, let's fucking do it. But other than that, why don't you fucking enjoy the world and the pussy that it has to offer? Right? I'm sorry, I'm being a little crass here, but that's basically the situation. All right? If I ever had I've tried the long distance relationship thing. It didn't end up working out. I don't know. So anyways, that's the podcast for this week, everybody. How far into this am I, huh? 55 minutes. 55 minutes. All right. Well, before I go, I want to thank everybody who came out to all my shows out there in Buffalo. Oh, dude, I didn't even talk about Buffalo. I played this symphony hall. Beautiful, beautiful symphony hall. Unbelievable crowd and all of that. And had a lot of people from Toronto came over asking me when I'm going to be in Canada. And the answer to that is it's going to be next March. I know. What the fuck? It was supposed to be this summer, but I don't know. We just felt like the summertime. It's always snowing up there. You can finally go outside. Why are you going to sit inside and watch some red cunt like me on stage when you can go out and go water skiing or whatever the fuck it is you do up there? So, and also just figured I'd have a better chance on getting on some radio stations if it was hockey season. Be another angle to sell him. Hey, he's a comedian, first time touring Canada. He's a big hockey fan, Bruins fan. He can come in and hang with you when you talk sports. Sort of a marketing thing. I was pushing for January, and then we got worried about flights with the snow and all the shit up there. And I know you're like, what the fuck? But no, you can't run a string of dates together flying into the middle of a shitstorm because you'll end up missing a date, and I don't want to deal with that. So we've decided on March. I'm going to hit all the hockey cities and possibly a couple of more, depending on how ticket sales go. And I'm going to start doing more of these mini tours, like the Red Face Tour. By the way, tickets are selling. They're selling like hotcakes. So what do I got here? Coming up, the 28th through August 3rd. No, it's not 28, 27, 26th. July 26th through August 3rd. For those of you who haven't been listening this past week, I'm going to be doing shows in the states of Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Kansas, Colorado, Western Texas, and I got a private show in New Mexico. So I got that whole tour set up. I'm working on a European tour. And so far, I know we got London, we got something in Scotland, and Amsterdam. And I imagine I'm going to do all the Scandinavian countries and then probably all the way over into Helsinki. I'll do Ireland. I'm hoping to do Ireland, Scotland, England, Amsterdam, and then hit Copenhagen, Oslo, Stockholm, and Helsinki. That's what I would love to do. And then, I don't know, I'm either going to go, after I do all that, and I make some money or whatever, I'm going to fucking either go down to Italy and eat like a fucking pig, or I'm going to go to Paris, go over to France. I wanted to go to, France is something like, because I took French. I tried French for a long time when I was in high school, and I was always into the Tour de France. I'd always watch the tennis, Roland Garros. I don't know. I was a big World War II buff there for a minute. And then, all the D-Day stuff. There's so much that I want to see in France alone. I want to see the beaches of Normandy. I want to go to the Memorial Cemetery. I want to go to the French Open. I want to go to the Tour de France. I want to go to Paris. I want to ride a bike in Paris. Why not, right? Hey there, twinkle toes. Put on a fucking beret. Big loaf of French bread coming out of my backpack, wearing those pants that don't fit down to my fucking ankles and a striped shirt on, grow a little stupid mustache. Why not? Right? Then I want to go over to fucking Italy. These are all dreams of mine. I want to go to Italy, and I want to somehow learn enough Italian and start people over there arguing about who makes the better whatever the dish is, and then let me be the judge, and then I sit there and eat like a fucking king. I want to do that. I want to go to Belgium and drink some booze. I ran into somebody on the road, told me they got trapped over in Belgium one time because it was snowing. And they just sat there drinking beer all night and stepping outside every once in a while, just looking at this beautiful snow. in this city, and I literally could see it, and I was just like, I want to fucking do that. So, I don't know, trying to expand the horizons here, people. And next year I got the Canadian tour, and then also I'm going to try and do a tour of, I'm going to try to tour all of Australia, which would be Perth all the way to home of Bon Scott. I got to go see his grave site, pay my respects and go all the way through, I don't know, all the way back, work my way all the way back to Sydney, and maybe have time to check out the Great Barrier Reef. See, that's what I want to do. That's the game plan for me. All right? And if the Bruins can win the Stanley Cup over the next fucking 6-7 days, it would just be a perfect goddamn year.